Hey everyone. It is 2020. Crazy, right? I've been gone for over a year. Sorry about that. Yes, the last time you saw anything on this channel was December of 2018. And was December of 2018 when I failed at Vlogmas. So, yes, a lot has happened. 2019 happened, the entire year just flew by. And I used that unofficial but official break to decide if I still wanted to do a YouTube channel or whatever. And I decided I did. So that's why we're starting 2020 off with a bang. I am back, better than ever. So much has happened. I have this journal that I got, and one of my 2020 goals is to be more of a writer and write stuff down. And speaking of writing things down, I wrote down the highlights of 2019 to share because I haven't seen them since 2018. So first, I finished my freshman year at OU. If y'all remember, I went to OU in August of 2018. That was my freshman year. So finished that. And now I'm a sophomore. I am still a psychology pre-medicine major, with the hopes of becoming some type of mental health care professional. And yeah, I cut my hair off. I'm bald. I'm not bald. It's just been over a year. But in May of 2019, I chopped my hair off. That was the best decision I've ever made. I got my hair relaxed since I was 7, so chemically processed to make my hair straight. And then the last time I got one of those was when I went to college, when I went to school in August of 2018. And so basically my hair was transitioning from the time I went to college to the time I did my big chop, because I didn't get another relaxer after that. I had a protective style head braids the beginning of 2019, and so I didn't really have to work with it for a little while. But then when I got those out, I did have to work with it, and I hated having transitioning hair. It literally made me sick. It was when I would wash my hair, it'd just be puffy and then stringy, and it was so gross. And I hated working with it. So it was so bad. So I cut it off. And then I had a TWA, a teeny weeny afro, and rocked that for all of summer of 2019. I also had my summer job where I worked at Emler Swim School and taught little kids how to swim. So that's what my summer was like. I didn't take any trips or anything. I also turned 19. Hey, July 3rd, turned 19. I just spent that day with family and my best friend. So now I'm 19 and a half. My half birthday is coming up. So mark your calendars for that, January 3rd. Oh, technically before that, I crossed into the best sorority ever, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, on April 28th, 2019. And yes, love repping my set. I am an officer for that, and I love it. Have so many line sisters, and it's just a great time every time we're together. Let's see. I also became an RA, got the RA position, which is a resident advisor at the University of Oklahoma. So my summer was cut short last year. Last year, sorry. Getting used to saying that. I had to go to training. I had to be back at OU at the end of July. So I was there for a very long time. I didn't get to come home until Thanksgiving. It was the longest. It's worth it for sure, freedom and board, but there's a lot of stresses that come with the job as well. But yes, so I'm still an RA. I actually have to go back early this break so we can do more training for the spring semester. Oh, I also just got a new job. I'm going to be a Spanish tutor. Yo hablo español. Hello. So I'm going to be doing that next semester. Okay. I also, I don't know if you guys remember, but freshman year, I wasn't lonely. I was just kind of chilling. I wasn't really making an effort to make friends and stuff. I was just really by myself and with my brother, Michael, because if y'all remember, he was at OU at that time. So I didn't really make a lot of friends and stuff. Not that I needed to, because I'm very self-sufficient and independent and I love spending time with myself. But in 2019, I did make my like college friends, you know. And they happened, like 2 of them happened to be my coworkers as RAs, and then the other one is my line sisters. And I also made tons of more relationships too. Like freshman me would be like shaking because I don't know. It's gonna happen so fast. It's like I haven't made a friend since kindergarten because I literally grew up in this city with the same people since I was 5. And it was just like really stressful, like trying to restart and all that in a different state where it feels like everyone knows each other. It's just like blah, blah, blah. But anyways, everything's good now. We go to church together. We did Secret Santa. We go to BJ's for Pizookie Tuesdays, stuff like that. So yes, lastly, I learned a lot about myself. I know what I like. I know what I dislike. I know my pet peeves. I know a lot. I still have a lot more to learn, but I've learned a lot about myself. One thing in particular that I'm really happy I learned this year was I feel like I learned my calling, which is really deep. But one thing in this past year is I've done tons of Bible studies. I do 2 to 3 a week, and like spending that much time with God and like trying to get into my Bible more and like listening to what he says. Like I feel like I've heard my calling. That could be a whole different video, but yes, so that was a really big highlight of 2019. So I think I've caught y'all up. I'm sure I forgot something. It was literally 12 months worth of stuff, so we'll see. Moving on, it's 2020. 2019's behind us, and I'm excited. So I also wrote down my 2020 goals. Okay, some of them are material, some of them I'm not going to share, and some of them are personal. A couple of things I want to mention was, so like every year since, I don't know which year, I've tried to do the thing where like you come up with the word for the year that you're working on. So in the past couple of years, they've been deep. Like I think one was empathy, one was authenticity, one was intentionality, like stuff like that. I was struggling to figure out what my word of the year would be this year, and I'm still kind of iffy about it. So honestly, I might not even share because I think I still need to work on it. But that's something that I feel like everyone should do. Like just find a word that you're going to focus on in your year. Just keep it in mind in everything you do, if that makes sense. Because in the past, like my years have like impacted me. Like for empathy, for sure. I was like, oh, I want to be empathetic in everything. And by the end of the year, like I considered myself an empath. Like I still think I am one. And it just has changed my perspective. Intentionality, I think that was my past year. I think that was 2019. And just like being intentional in like the conversations you have, the things that you spend your time doing, just in all aspects, like doing things not just because, but with intention. I think that's really important. Some 2020 goals I did want to share though, other than figuring out my word, is reading my Bible more for sure. I have a little Bible app, and I struggled like trying to get the little streak thing, but I have a solid streak, and I just want to read it more. Honestly, reading the whole Bible in this year would be the goal, but I mean, not just reading my Bible more, I need to read more, so I need to get back in like that, and I don't know if that's like feasible, but I'm gonna try my best. Continuing to learn myself, like I mentioned earlier, I did learn a lot about myself in 2019, but I know I have so much more to learn. Treating myself, I always treat myself like already. Treat myself in healthy ways, I guess. Like I would do stuff because I'm like, well, I want to, but like I guess now when I would treat myself, I want to go through a process where it's like, well, is this beneficial for me and stuff like that. Maintain peace. I've been praying for peace for a while, and like I feel like I have grown, but I know I have so much more to grow because peace can be taken away real quick in certain situations. So I'm trying to be slow to anger and always have that like feeling in me. I have work hard, rest well in here. I always rest well. I make sure I rest well, but working hard in particular. Always trying my best in everything instead of just like, I don't know. I don't want to say do things halfway, but I want to strive to do my best in everything that I do. Like work my hardest, not to the point where I get exhausted or like burnt out, but to the point where I know that I put my best foot forward in what I did and like it wasn't a waste of time and all that stuff. One really small thing that I actually like am really excited about for 2020 is it's kind of silly. but it kind of goes to treat myself. Getting my nails done. The first time I got my nails done, like for real, was for prom, senior year. Like I got next gen for the first time, and I would only get my nails done like twice a year, like for like special occasions and stuff. Like for my birthday in 2020, have my nails done. Not at all times, but like put it in my budget to where like I can. It's just like something that I feel like will remind me that I keep up with myself, and like, I don't know. I think they're really pretty. So I have more 2020 goals, but I'm not going to share. That was a lot of me rambling. So sorry. But yeah, it's 2020. Welcome back to my channel. It's just crazy, you know? This year, I'm still doing vlogs. I feel like this is still a vlog channel, even though this is just like me sitting down talking to you. I might have some of these too. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna go with the flow, do whatever I want, like in the fact that like if it's something I want to do that's beneficial, you know, I talked about earlier, whatever. I think that's all I have planned for this part. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. I don't think so. So okay, this was fun. I'll be back. I promise I won't leave you hanging for another year. And yes, be ready for adventures, laughs, all the good things. I'm doing this as a hobby. This is my life. I think it's fun. I want to share it. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. They're on the like outro that I have. So be sure to do that. Subscribe, like, comment, all those things. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.